Hey guys, it's Tony here from Gully Dogs, out to share yet another video with you guys out there. And this time, we're gonna do what we do mostly, that is do listen exercise, basically just proving that hold command as well as get the dumbbell and also release the ball. So she needs to listen very carefully what it is I'm asking for. You've seen this before, just gonna have fun with it.
Most of the work I do with Ukami is maintaining those elements that build an exercise. In this case, doing loads of repetitions on hold, release, and retrieve. Mastering the skills in various settings and ways, adding challenges to provoke mistakes. As there really isn't much training in just doing the exercise over and over again, unless I'm proving the exercise itself. Here, I'm starting her off with using our training dumbbell that has a short leash attached on it, and using the tag-along ball from Kong, a ball that can be attached on any leash. Notice at first that the ball is attached at the far end of the leash. Eventually, I shall get this closer to the dumbbell, preparing her for an upcoming exercise later on that you will see in this video. The object of the game is for her to listen if I'm releasing her to the ball or asking for a retrieve on that dumbbell. Though she makes it look easy, many ball crazy dog will want to grab that ball, making the training very challenging, which is the whole point of the training. Since focus is our most valued element in any training we do, I wait for her to redirect her focus on me after throwing any objects, before actually being given a new command. This is a part of training we do a lot also. Now once she is given a command to either retrieve or take the ball, I do variations on those three commands. Point here is for her to never lock her engagement solely on that ball. Here we pump her stress level up a bit by me shooting out commands pretty fast, provoking mistakes to be done by her even more. Should she struggle with this, then I simply just turn it down a notch. Here she really needs to focus on those commands being fired out. So now we have that ball attached on the dumbbell itself, adding also heel start position and the focus. Here's a tip for some of you newbies out there. Training your dog in a small space or areas with little to nothing to distract them or steal their focus away from the training allows for a good learning and team building before actually taking the same training anywhere with distractions. Training time should be used wisely, guys.
Feet up. Sit. Feet up. Let's go. Like that. Ay! Ooh, baby. May kanyo nalalim. Yeah. Keep it like that. Yeah.
Now you actually see us proving the whole retrieve exercise. All elements needed for the retrieve are being used minus the speed. Adding and pushing speed far too early before precision will, in my opinion, give more work to repair later on. Just saying, guys.
Feet up. Put. Slip. Feet up. Bravo!
Here she is being trained to do almost the exact same movements, but she needs to comply accordingly if I'm giving the reward command or to do the retrieve. Again, this is about proving the exercise itself, guys. This type of training for us is more giving and we get to balance out her physical and mental stimulation at the same time. Though of course in this setting it's more on the mental stimulation. Besides, it's loads of fun doing this type of training.
Slip. Feet up. In. Feet up. Pasigo. Slip.
So imagine this, guys. When proving your training this way and you get to that point where you only throw the dumbbell, now there really is just one option for the dog to do. Does it make sense that it will be easier for your dog to do the task? Of course it does.
Feet up. In. In. Feet up. Good girl. Put. Mind. Mind. Slip. Feet up. Feet up. Sit. Pasigo. You have to go, you have to go. You have to go.
Moving on with the training, guys. So now we switch that reward toy to be a working tool. This is basically just to have a better control on those reward. So we use it the exact same way as we should when using a dumbbell. Reward is the reason for motivation to do something. So as long as I see motivation in her, I push repetitions. Know when to reward, guys. Know the meaning of motivation. Giving reward far too much either escalates the dog's energy in the wrong direction or it loses its value. So now we add up the highest reward value known to her, the bite pillow, making the other toy purely a working object from here on forward. This reward will always make her more excited, thus more control will be needed to keep her in a checkmate. I just love the energy. That bite pillow has also been proved already, making it easy for me to have fun with it. Without a release command, playtime is just useless, as loads of bad energy is put on at the end of the reward by trying to get the toy back, giving a bad tug time with your dog. So for those of you who don't have a good and strong release command, may I suggest you get on this ASAP. Again guys, just saying. At times, she gets so eager that she throws me off my balance, guys. So here, I switch back to using the dumbbell, but still using the highest reward value. This also to keep her engagement and motivation with regards to the training duration. Here we get back on firing out rapid commands again with the use of her bite pillow and the dumbbell. Now, since Okami is high in energy and stress, I teach her to work a lot in this mode, as it is at this level of stress she needs to learn to comply. Yes, she gets to be her, to be the dog she is, but still maintaining control and having loads of fun.
Sit, put, slip, put, slip.
Well guys, at this point my girl have been in intense training for 2 hours straight. Only given breaks for a drink. Though she is tired, she is packed with energy and therefore she needs time to de-stress. And I do that by allowing time for her favorite pastime, to chew her ball before really calming her down. Then I walk her down around the neighborhood.
So let's make it a habit to train our dogs. What it is we are actually want them to do, keep the training in black and white and never in a gray area. Take the time, have the patience, teach them what it is you really want them to do. Anyways, this is coming from Julie to the Dogs. Thanks for watching!